Most people believe their life is being shaped by circumstances, by the economy, by other people, by luck. But in my observation, life is more often shaped by something far quieter and far more dangerous. The things you never clearly decided. I have watched people work for years with effort, but no direction, busy, tired, responsible, and yet quietly stuck. And I have watched others, not smarter, not luckier, make a single clear internal decision, and within months, their entire posture toward life changes. Not because the world changed, but because they stopped reacting and started directing. That is the difference most people never notice. There is a world of difference between wanting something and deciding something. Wanting is emotional, deciding is final. Wanting says, I hope, deciding says, I'm building. Most people live in hope. Very few cross the quiet line into commitment. And that quiet line sounds like this.
This is what I am becoming. This is the standard I am setting. This is no longer a discussion with myself.
When a decision becomes that definite, the mind reorganizes. You begin to notice opportunities you once ignored. You hear meaning in conversations that once passed you by. You move differently. It feels like luck. It is not. Motion with intention becomes progress. Drift does not usually destroy a life dramatically. It does it quietly, year by year, by keeping someone busy enough to feel occupied, but unfocused enough to stay stuck. Drift is not laziness. Drift is unchosen direction. You can be exhausted and still be drifting. You can be responsible and still be drifting. You can be doing everything right and still be drifting, because busy is not the same as directed. Most people do not need more effort, they need a clearer aim. There is a quiet story playing inside you all day. Most people never stop to listen to it. I'm not ready yet. That's not for people like me. I always end up here. Those sentences may feel harmless. They are not. They are instructions. I have seen capable people talk themselves into small lives, not because they lacked ability, but because they repeated a small story long enough until it felt like truth. Change the story, and behavior begins to change. Change behavior, and life begins to respond differently, not magically, but predictably. Persistence is not powered by excitement, it is powered by identity. When you see a goal as something you want, you quit when it becomes uncomfortable. When you see a goal as who you are becoming, you continue even when it is heavy. I have seen people stop inches from real momentum, not because they failed, but because discomfort convinced them they were failing. In truth, discomfort is often the sound of growth. A person rarely rises far beyond the thinking they are surrounded by. Not because they lack strength, but because environment shapes what feels normal. If limitation is normal around you, your standards quietly lower. If possibility is normal around you, your mind stretches. You do not need endless willpower, you need better influence. Choose your inputs with intention. The people who move forward do not wait to feel fully prepared. They move, and preparation sharpens. They move, and confidence follows. Waiting to feel ready is often fear wearing polite language. Decision cuts through that. Not reckless decision, not emotional reaction, but calm, internal resolve. The kind that says,
I may not see the entire path, but I am stepping onto it anyway.
Life seems to make a quiet agreement with every person. It says, I will respond to what you consistently demonstrate, not to what you occasionally wish. If you demonstrate hesitation, life reflects uncertainty. If you demonstrate steady direction, life begins to meet you in ways you did not plan. Not always quickly, not always loudly, but reliably. Life responds to what you demonstrate, not what you desire. At some point, every person reaches a quiet crossroads. No announcement, no dramatic moment, just an internal decision. Either
I will continue reacting to life, or I will begin directing it.
that shift is subtle, but it changes everything. The moment you stop waiting for life to make sense and start giving it direction, you step into a different relationship with your future. Not hopeful, not wishing, deliberate.
And from that point on, life does not magically become easy, but it becomes responsive. Not because life changed, but because you did. Wanting is emotional. Deciding is final. Wanting says, I hope. Deciding says, I'm building. And there is a difference. We are ZestifyUp, daring you to adopt a new mindset. And remember, we're not here to impress you, we are here to wake you up.